First top headlines. Manipur police arrested 2 individuals for allegedly spreading rumors of a fake assault case on social media. Assam police have arrested 4 individuals suspected of planning rhino poaching at Orang National Park. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. I'm your host, Deemita. Now the news in detail. Manipur police arrested 2 individuals for allegedly spreading rumors of a fake assault case on social media. A video purportedly showing the assault and theft of 500 chicks at Tripura sparked widespread concern on social media. The footage, which depicted individuals dressed in black forcibly taking the chicks, was investigated by Manipur police, who have since confirmed the incident as a hoax. Following the inquiry, police identified 2 individuals involved in fabricating the video. Ifamayum Rajimuddin, 30 years, and Haibokmayum Thoiba, 29 years, both from Kwakta Ward number 8. According to authorities, Rajimuddin confessed to concocting the story, while Thoiba recorded and uploaded the video to social media. Both men were subsequently detained and legal proceedings have been initiated. In tandem with addressing the viral misinformations, security forces conducted extensive search and area domination operations across Manipur's vulnerable hill and valley districts on November 4th. The operation led to recovery of a significant case of weaponry and explosives from the Samukom area in Technopol district. Items seized include 2 pistols, 3 pompies, 2 large and 1 small, 8 7.62 mm live rounds, 2 pistol rounds, 9 improvised explosive devices, IEDs, 8 HE pompey grenades, 2 explosive material cake, 8 number 36 hand grenades, and 2 walkie-talkies. Security officials are currently analyzing the origin and intended use of these arms, noting that such seizures underscores ongoing risks faced in the region. To further reinforce safety and maintain essential supply chains, security personnel monitored vehicle movements, securing the passage of 153 vehicles along the National Highway number 37 and 2 highways. Security convoys escorted essential supplies through sensitive routes, ensuring that goods reach areas affected by instability. Additionally, a heightened police presence was observed as 111 checkpoints were established across various districts spanning both hills and valleys. Law enforcement detained 6 individuals at these checkpoints due to suspected violations, emphasizing the authorities' commitment to maintaining order and escalating regional tensions. The Assam police arrested 4 individuals for planning involvement in rhino poaching at Orang National Park. Acting on specific information, the Darang police also seized arms and ammunition along with motorcycles. Assam's Director General of Police DGP GP Singh appreciated the police force after they successfully arrested the suspected poachers. Taking to his official X handle, DGP Singh said the 4 were planning to carry out poaching inside the Orang National Park when they were nabbed on November 5 night. The arrested individuals have been identified as Nur Hussain, Abdul Hussain, Jafar Ali, and Nur Islam. The Darang police seized a 303 rifle with ammunition, 3 mobile handsets, 5 motorcycles, and camping stores from their possession. The DGP stated they were planning to go inside the park for poaching. Well done, Darang police and unit that provided input. Environmental concern of election strategy in a late-night visit to the construction site of a new flyover that will connect Digali Pukhuri to the Nurmati area in Guwahati, Assam. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma asserted the project's progress. The flyover aimed at easing traffic congestions in the bustling city have recently become the focal point of protests led by various citizens groups concerned about its environmental impact. Addressing these concerns, Chief Minister Sarma highlighted a divisive among the protesters, remarking that not all opposition is purely motivated by environmental considerations. There are 2 sections of people who are genuinely committed to protecting the environment and other whose primary aim is to delay the project until after the elections, Sarma stated. He suggested that some opponents are politically driven, intending to hinder the flyover's completions to sway public sentiment against the BJP. The Chief Minister voiced concern that these efforts might exacerbate the daily struggles of Guwahati residents, adding, "Their goal is to make the people of Guwahati experience hardships and frustrations, hoping it will deter them from supporting the BJP." Amid growing concern over tree cutting for a new flyover project, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has announced that a construction plan has been revised to ensure the preservation of the trees. Addressing media persons, Sarma emphasized his commitment to environmental preservation, stating, "I have given my word to not cut the trees." The Assam Chief Minister acknowledged that the issue has sparked public debate, with people divided on the matter. This undoes sections of people, those who want to protect these and those who don't want this flyover completed before the elections, he stated. Furthermore, he suggested that some individuals are using the issue to oppose developmental projects in the region. Sarma assured that the government is committed to balancing development and environmental protections, ensuring that the revised plan reflects the administration's responsiveness to public sentiment. Arunachal Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Chona Main inspected a riverfront development site and reviewed various infrastructure projects like the guest house, lodge for pilgrims and other existing structures in Lohit district's Parshuram Kund. He informed that infrastructure projects have been allocated in fund of Rs 50 crore by the state government and an additional Rs 50 crore by the Donor Ministry. The ongoing development aimed to transform Parshuram Kund into one of the biggest pilgrimage centers in the northeast. Apart from the site inspection, the Deputy Chief Minister also held a meeting to discuss the preparations for the upcoming Parshuram Kund Mela 2025. The meeting was attended by MLA Teju and advisor Dr. Mohesh Chai, ADC Wakro, among other stakeholders. Ment emphasized the importance of successfully organizing the Parshuram Kund Mela, ensuring a seamless experience for lakhs of pilgrimage expected to visit the sacred site during the festivities. Arunachal Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Chona Main inspected the riverfront development site and reviewed various infrastructure projects. Nagaland Chief Minister Naifirio has sought grants of over Rs 40,000 crore from the 16th Finance Commission, which is visiting the state for a 3-day assessment of its fiscal needs and development requirements. The grant has been requested to compensate for the capital deficit. During a meeting with the members of the Commission, CM Rio urged a financial arrangement ensuring the long-term economic stability of Nagaland, enabling the state to play a pivotal role in the country's progress and development. Projecting some of the requirements, Rio said Rs 9,000 crore and Rs 865 crore are needed to construct a 364-kilometer highway along the state's border with Assam and an airport at Jaitu near here, respectively. The Chief Minister also proposed to commission the grants amounting to Rs 40,386.5 crore to compensate for the capital deficit to provide an enabling atmosphere for development so that the state can reduce dependence on revenue deficit grants gradually. Rio informed the Commission that much progress has taken place in many key sectors of Assam's economy, while the agri and allied sector is gradually shifting to commercial crops with significant expansion of plantation crops like coffee, rubber, palm oil and areca nuts. It is important now to provide funding for value addition activities such as sorting, grinding and processing, and for market linkages so that the farmers derive maximum value for their produce, he said. Nagaland also has the added advantage of organic farming practices that can command premium prices and create a niche market with a high demand, the Chief Minister said. The momentum needs to be sustained to make farming a viable alternative and a key engine of economic growth at the grassroots level, Rio said. Nagaland was unable to develop the secondary sector because of the adverse financial conditions of the state for decades, and consequently, growth has gravitated towards the tertiary sector, which constitutes the largest shares of the capital economy at 63.57%, he said. This has largely happened with minimal interventions from the government side, mainly due to the rapid growing hospitality and tourism sectors and the youthful populations of the state, he said. Most of the government buildings related to the delivery of public services such as schools and hospitals and administrations in the states are over 50 years old in a dilapidated condition. Rio proposed provisions of funds amounting to Rs 7,884.80 crore. Sources said that inclusive of the proposals made by the Chief Minister, the government through the Finance Department submitted a memorandum seeking an amount of nearly Rs 1 lakh crore as grants for various state-specific projects. The Mizo National Front MNF and its allied Amar People's Convention HPC reform secured a majority with 7 seats in Mizoram's 12-member Sinlung Hills Council election, which was held on November 5. Meanwhile, the ruling Joram People's Movement JPM and Mar People's Convention HPC suffer a defeat. According to results announced by the State Election Commission on November 5 night, the MNF HPCRR together won, while the JDM won 3 of the 8 seats it contested. The HPC failed to secure any seats out of the 4 it contested. The Congress won 1 seat out of the 12 it contested, while the BJP, which contested 1 seat, drew a blank. The result of one of the seats is pending, officials said on Wednesday. Incumbent Chief Executive Member CEM Lalve Himamar of JPM retained with Sumpui Luan seat, while Chairman HC Lalmal Swam lost to MNF nominee Benjamin Lalwar Lina from Jomun constituency. A total of 49 candidates, including a woman, were in a fray for the polls. The SHC was set up on July 9, 2018, following a peace accord between the Mizoram government and erstwhile underground Mar People's Convention Democratic on April 2nd that year. The council has 12 elected members and 2 nominated seats. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Live Tharadi Miyamda Asengba Adu Haibiyu. Dukan Yaura Akanda Masidadi offer Laitena Soidana Harakani. HG Cassette Gallery da Amutang Lingshin Birau. Online price the mobile Kudimak Loina Pangbigani. Hojik stay wana Bamatamnina. Loan gi Kudong Chabasu, Ekogi Maike degi Pizari. MI phone labor singi su lucky draw lazy. Jahilaram Diasida Adom Gidao Adu Yabra Haina Amutang Ingbiu. Car bite mobile na jingbasing Pawayana lady. Ningol Tako Bagi special offer gi Mathakta. Aikogi store gi Oinasu lucky draw Taujari. Lucky draw asigi first prize na 32-inch TV, second prize na induction, third prize na rice cooker ni. Singjamai supermarket ta laiba HG Cassette Gallery da Lingshin Biraktu na Khudong Chaba ase lawbiho.
Makhal kaya gi award fangaba HG Cassette Gallery ni. Chahi taragi mathaktagi HG Cassette Gallery na mobile store asida matam nga chanaba mongda offer amadi discount kaya piduna lakchari. Sale khudongcha dableresu loan da mobile lawbiba yagani. Discount piba khatang natana lucky draw tawduna miyamda khudol kaya amsu pijari. Miyamsu Singjamai supermarket talaiba HG Cassette Gallery da utang lingjing birau. Loina na HG Cassette Gallery gi Facebook page asibu follow tawba singi onasu lucky draw amasu thamjari.
Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Sciences, Pangai, Imphal East District, opposite to Manipur Police Training Center (MPTC), High River Institute asi.
Government amadi private hospitals in the clinical exposed to booking
affiliated to Manipur University and then recognized by Pharmacy Council of India and then Indian Nursing Council, Masung MNC Manipur Nursing Council. Institute asida fangiba facility sing adadi separate boys and girls hostel, transport facility, amasung 12 hours library facility.
Approved by Ministry of HRD, New Delhi, Government of India.
Mobile furniture na lagliba wedding season asigi anau contemporary wedding set furniture sing puduna lakchari loina na Manipur de ihan hanba oina wedding set laibiba matamda 24 karat ki 5 gram ki gold coin free gift oina bizari
mayam lengsin biraktuna mobile furniture ki 3rd edition the great wedding sales gold offer asi pre-booking tobiduna khudong chaba si lobi ho
offer asi akupa information khambina bagi damakta sangai product laiba mobile furniture la lengsin biro
Chahi asigi kungamangarat suba World Sight Day English and Kunmanigi oina Malem Sinbatumna Love Your Eyes Kids them the pangtokle numid ashina lakpada nahasing amadi angangi eye care to focus tawjaduna amadi mitpu pangal kan thamna bagidamakta ingadaba chatna kangang sing khara thamjadi yariba makai mit sokhan bidaba amadi sokshin kraba mitpu hena sokchin dana bagidamakta doctor na piba correction and prescribed glasses niyom chumna uppiba vitamin A hena yauba machang oiba chinjak chabiba angang singda arapa pot udabagi leina haibadi short sightedness tagi nakthok nabagi damakta yarba makai nongbagi matamda minute marfudara asang aman marakta leibiba mapanda leiba matamda nungshagi ultraviolet radiation dagi nakthok nabagi damakta sunglasses natraga tupi upiba yarba makai angang singda screen time hanta hanabagi damakta electronic gadgets ka kuin loina hanbidaba amadi nanna mitki problem sing khangdoktuna kalhona bagidamakta regular eye checkup tokpiba kaubiganu paujen jariba National Program for Control of Blindness and Visual Impairment National Health Mission amadi Director of Health Services Government of Manipur.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV 3 p.m. English News. Tripura Finance Minister Pranajit Singh Roy on November 2nd said that the grant of ₹78 crore provided by the 15th Finance Commission will boost the development work in the Tripura Tribal Areas Autonomous District Council. Speaking to India Today Any, Finance Minister Singh Roy said that the grant was released by the central government under the 15th Finance Commission. The Finance Ministry further said, "We have many demands, including a special demands for the TDAADC. Apart from this, the said government has already allocated ₹30 crore to the TDAADC, separate from the state budgets, to support various development projects and ensure they face no obstacles in their work." The minister said that despite several challenges due to flooding, the said government have announced DA and DR for government employees and pensioners and declared various welfare decisions for the Tripura State Rifles and Tripura Police. The development of the TDAADC is crucial and has been a long-standing demand. Now, with support from the center, developments in the TDAADC will get a significant boost. This grant from the 15th Finance Commission will going to help the district council, he told this publication. Tripura Transport Minister Sushanta Roy is in a stride towards women's empowerment, praised the state government's efforts to campaign the cause, particularly in the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The minister also criticized the previous governments at the center for failing to work on women's empowerment. Addressing the closing ceremony of the third page of driving training at the Institute of Driving and Training Research in Jirania, Minister Chaudhary asserted that the BJP government since 2014 has been actively working to uplift women in the state. This batch is the most notable and important as all the trainees were women. They underwent training for 45 days. Following the vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the said government is also working towards women empowerment and independence, the minister stated. A total of 37 women received driving training in this batch, marking a significant milestone in the state's efforts to empower its female population. We are committed to women's empowerment. Both the state and the central governments are working in these directions, and today's program is a real example of that, Chaudhary added. The minister pointed out that while some political parties have frequently talked about women's empowerment, the BJP-led government has taken tangible steps, including a 33% reservation in the state government jobs and various welfare schemes for women. Some political parties have frequently talked about women's empowerment, but in reality, they have never acted on it. However, after the BJP formed the government, we have taken a series of steps, including 33% reservations in state government jobs and various schemes for the welfare of women. He emphasized The driving training program, established in 2023, has seen 3 successful batches, reaffirming the state's commitment to providing women with the necessary skills and opportunities to become self-reliant. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang chaired a crucial meeting today at Samman Bhavan to discuss the highly anticipated council ceremony scheduled to take place at the Tulong Monastery in Dongu from November 20 to 22, 2024. The significant cultural event occurs every 3 years, with the last ceremony held in 2021. The meeting featured presentations by Sri Pashang Pemu, Secretary of the Statistical Department, who elaborated on the historical significance and cultural importance of the council ceremony. His insights underscored the ceremony's vital role in the community, showcasing the rich traditions that are integral to Sikkimese heritage. During the discussion, Chief Minister Tamang highlighted the importance of proactive engagement from all officials and committee members involved in the event. It is imperative that we work together to ensure that every logistical aspect of the ceremony is addressed, he said. He said that there is a need for reliable power supply and adequate road connectivity to facilitate attendance of devotees and participants. The Chief Minister reiterated that the success of council ceremony depends on meticulous planning and collaborating among all stakeholders. With our collective efforts, I am confident that we can create a memorable and seamless experience for everyone involved, he said. North Korea on Tuesday fired multiple short-range ballistic missiles towards its eastern sea, the South Korean military said, as the country continued its weapons demonstrations hours before the U.S. presidential elections. South Korea's Joint Chief of Staff didn't immediately specify the number of missiles detected or how far they flew. Japan's defense ministry said the missiles were believed to have already landed at sea and there were no immediate reports of damage. The launches came days after North Korean leader Kim Jong-un supervised a flight test of the country's newest intercontinental ballistic missile designed to reach the U.S. mainland. In response to that launch, the United States flew a long-range B-1B bomber in a trilateral drill with South Korea and Japan on Sunday in a show of force that drew condemnations from Kim's powerful sister, who on Tuesday accused North Korea's rivals of raising tensions with aggressive and adventuristic military threats. South Korean officials have said that North Korea was likely to dial up its military displays around the U.S. presidential elections to command the attention of Washington. South Korea's military intelligence agencies said last week that North Korea has also likely completed preparations for its 7 nuclear tests. Outside officials and analysts said North Korea eventually hopes to use an expanded nuclear arsenal as leverage to win concessions such as sanctions relief after a new U.S. president is elected. There are widespread views that Kim would prefer a win by Republican candidate Donald Trump, with whom he engaged in high-stakes nuclear diplomacy in 2018-19, seeing him as more likely counterpart to give him what he wants than Democratic candidate Kamala Harris. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur police arrested 2 individuals for allegedly spreading rumors of a fake assault case on social media. Assam police have arrested 4 individuals suspected of planning rhino poaching at Orang National Park. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV 6 p.m. English News. Thank you and have a great day.